You already know, man. You already know. I'm him. I'm him. Yeah.
Now listen. I already been instructed by the program manager. I cannot do no cussing.
None.
But I will see if we have the beep effect in here so that he can add it in for me.
Yeah.
We're gonna see what we can do to skirt around these parental controls. But we out here thugging. It's boss land. You got a cup of Henny in boss land, so you feel like a real player, real pimp. We out here doing it big, doing it major. Listen, man, Dallas Cowboys holding they holding they nuts right now. I don't even think that's a cuss word right now, man.
Nah.
Jared Jones trying to get his balls back right now, man.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, he done lost every fight he ever been in. This like your one homeboy. This the one homeboy that finally got up and slapped somebody. Because he lost the CeeDee Lamb deal. He lost every single Dak Prescott deal. He lost the DeMarcus Lawrence deal. When has Jared Jones ever won? So this the one time Jared Jones held his nuts and called somebody bluff, man. So
I don't know about calling bluff, but I love 95% of what you were saying, though.
Hey,
when you said call bluff, I was like, hell.
Oh, hell no.
I think that boy was in his feelings. But we gonna talk.
He was in his feelings.
Y'all gonna help me because it might not be that too, right?
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Listen, I feel like the nation need me right now, and I'm here for y'all.
Man, talk to us.
I feel like the nation need me, man. It ain't no defeated talk, bro. Michael was a great player in his own right, and he's a great asset to the Packers organization.
Yeah.
But I want you to know right now, as of August the 28th, 7:58 p.m. my time, he is an op, bro.
Yeah.
It's op season for Micah Parsons. Yeah. So I want y'all, like
hold on.
said,
you ain't gonna even let people heal.
Hell no. He's an up now.
That's my dog.
He's sliding on you right now.
Damn, they can't heal one day.
He's sliding on you right now. He riding down your block.
That's my
He in your
dog.
bushes, boy.
He's looking to destroy your quarterback.
Ooh.
That's what he's doing right now.
He ain't lying, though.
Tell me how much love you got for a man that's trying to destroy your team right now.
Man, boy, you so gangster right now. Can you take it easy on their backs?
Take it easy on my back.
Damn.
And I'm just saying, I'm just one of them. I'm ready to go, bro. I'm ready to go.
Hey, to your defense, though, to my dog defense, the game is in 7 days, bro. I like your energy right now, bro. The game is in 7 days.
We need to lock in.
Lock in, man. Talk that talk.
All this crybaby talk. And listen.
Let's go.
Micah got respect, bro. He's a great player.
Ooh.
But just because you a great player, I'm not handing you over my lunch money. I refuse to. I'm not doing it. I'm a competitor. I play for real.
Ooh.
I don't fear no man that line up in front of me. You put your damn pants on just like me. One leg on the back. You bleed just like me.
Ooh.
And we can get blooded in. Let's make it a bloodbath.
Man.
I'm ready to
play. My dog.
I'm ready to play, bro.
Man, let's
line
go.
them up. All that crying, you can't cry when it's time to line up.
Man.
The nation need to hear this. This is what y'all need.
You not lying.
We need to refocus. That's one man. He was a great man, but he's no longer on your team. His jersey looking different right now.
Ooh.
He got on different colors.
Man.
So he's not one of us no more. Damn. Y'all gotta let this shit go. I'm sorry. That's
this quick? They gotta let it go today.
Yeah, because we barely even got a week to get ready for the Eagles.
Hey,
we got the Super Bowl champs riding down our
real
block
talk.
right now.
Hey, real talk though. Listen to me, bro. Listen to me. Real talk though. When you play ball, you really gotta be like that, bro. Real talk. Like, if my partner got injured and he was my dog in the midst of the game, we couldn't focus on that, bro. We had to focus on fighting. You feel me? We couldn't go to the sideline on some, oh man, he injured, bro. What we gonna do? You had to look at your partner get carried off and say, all right, let's go.
I'm a competitor, bro.
I'm
you
not
gotta
gonna
be able
you.
to shift. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna hold you, man. Land got me out of a dark place earlier, man. me and Cuz almost bumped heads earlier today, man. I told Cuz, like, man, listen, we had to repass, dog. he at the repass and he done popped the bottle. I'm like, what you doing? Like, nah, man, he said it's time.
He popping bottles.
He popping bottles at the repass. He said it's time, man. Damn, bro.
I'm like, damn, bro.
Now, he
Take
ain't
it easy on my
cold yet.
back. He ain't even cold yet, bro. That dude.
Hey.
You know what? He ain't lied to me.
He ain't
What
lying
his
on-
jersey look like? What color jersey he got on?
I at least want to start off with this.
That's all
Shout
I
out
want
to
to know.
Stephen Carroll.
Can I start off with at least one
Salute
thing?
to Stephen Carroll, man.
One thing. I just want to start off with one thing. Mike, I appreciate you.
We
We do.
appreciate you, Mike.
I want to at least start there. I appreciate you, man. I'm proud of you too. I'm proud of you. You know, this was a hard fight you was in, man. You was fighting for your future. That wasn't easy.
Stood on business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't easy. Nothing was easy about none of this, you know. So, I'm glad he got his bag, man. I'm glad that he's gonna be able to take care of his family generational. He's also on the contending team. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I wish the best for him until we play.
Facts.
And then after we play, I still wish the best for him. But I agree with you, man. 100%. 100%.
Yeah. We not gonna downplay what Micah Parsons did for the Dallas Cowboys. I never do that. I appreciated him. He was a great player for us.
Yeah.
But like I said, bro, hey, life goes on, man. You know what I'm saying?
No,
and then for the people who crashing out, you gotta remember, you gotta line up in front of Micah now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
He gonna be
where
coming
your
for that,
mentality
bro.
gonna
He gonna be motivated to come up
Where
come
your
for that, bro.
mentality gonna be at when it's time to play against him? That's why I said we ain't really even got time to be dealing with this. Cause guess what? We didn't want to admit this at first, but right now, to me, honest to God, I think I've came and seen the light. No cap. This been a distraction, y'all.
What you mean?
I don't care what nobody. This whole saga has been a distraction.
All right.
It has.
That's true.
Even right now,
It
it
is.
has been a distraction. How
It was.
many times we talked about the Eagles?
Oh no, we ain't talking about him yet. We gonna
We
talk
talk,
about.
wait, hold on. Me and you
I
talked
said
about
how many times? How many times?
twice.
Now compare that to how many times we talked about this Micah and this saga.
50,000.
Okay. So let's be honest about this. I'm not trying to paint Micah as a distraction. I'm talking about this whole situation has been a distraction. We ain't even really programmed the fact that we play the Eagles in 7 days yet.
Yo, can
So,
you put Keystone coming on there? I'm sorry.
Not only are we playing the
I can't.
Eagles in 7 days, we playing the Super Bowl champs in 7 days. And y'all think we got time to play around.
All right, I'm
No,
gonna
sir.
read it then. Cause hit me with a super chat.
Yeah.
Keystone said Donovan with a $4.99. By the way, I'm not gonna even pass over how much you sent. 'Cause, you know, every penny is a blessing, my nigga. But we out here
Absolutely.
struggling in this economy.
My brother.
boy,
My brother.
Oh, my
You good,
bad,
you good,
man.
you good, you good.
Assalamu alaikum. Lou ain't here. Well, assalamu alaikum. Donovan EZ was low key Micah's replacement. They knew they wasn't gonna pay him, and now they want to talk run deep when they failed before he was there and now. Now listen, there was a report that they floated the idea about trading Micah Parsons last year. There was a report out there floating around, and when it came out, none of us actually believed that. You remember we called it wee woo, we called it boo boo. You know what I'm saying? But
You speaking facts on that, bro, because remember it was after Micah came out saying he wanted to be a Cowboy for life, and it was right after the Super Bowl. I remember.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
And so they, you know, and they said then it was thoughts. They
So
said
this-
then, yeah. And it
We-
was insulting to me because
okay.
it was like, bro, I've never seen y'all do this. But we've never seen y'all do this. You know what I'm saying? We've never seen you do this either. Like,
Can I walk them with this perspective right here? Because I know everybody doom and gloom right now. But let me throw Jerry a bone right now.
somebody say
okay.
stop the music. No, you mean crank it up real quick.
Let me throw Jerry a bone right now. You know what I'm
Joey,
saying?
you
Bang
mean.
the system. But look, let me throw Jerry a bone. We've been challenging Jerry for years now.
Mhm.
We've been challenging Jerry. Where the fire at, Jerry? Where the charisma at, Jerry? Are you gonna make a move? How we over there making all the moves, Jerry? You ain't about that life, Jerry. We've been talking to Jerry like he ain't got no more teeth in his mouth. We
Yeah,
been
like he
talking
go
to him
cave. Like he just an
bite-lipped.
automatic cave. Yeah.
Like he bite lips.
That
He
was the
has
word
no
on
teeth in
Jerry
his
is
mouth. We've been talking
cave.
about Jerry is submissive now.
Yeah.
We said Jerry's son running the goddamn team now.
Yeah, the
Wow.
Jerry's go cave.
I got a lot of passion right now. I'm trying to contain myself.
But
so
this is the
forgive.
deal, bro.
But we've been calling Jerry bluff all this time, and now Jerry's swinging again. That's all I'm about to say. Go
All
ahead.
right, let me just say this real quick, cause see, I don't want to also get even thinking that he might be in the right on this, cause he could be in the very wrong. Cause this is what I'm concerned about. Was this business or was this personal?
I think it was personal all day long.
Okay,
Me too.
so then that's goofy. You foolish, you weirdo. And see, because see, this is the thing that I didn't like about the press conference. Nobody asked the key question. Okay. The key question to me is, did you ever talk to David about at least trying to get the deal that you and Micah agreed to? Because if you never tried, and if it was all about who was going to get on the phone, Jerry is a fool. A damn fool. Because the difference between Chris Jones holdout and what was looking like it was looming with the Micah Parsons holdout is that they was squabbling over money. The negotiations was already ongoing. This was a fight about, I want to deal with you, Micah. I don't want to deal with David. Did you at least make an attempt? Because it looks like it didn't happen, according to Micah, right? He said he and his team went back to the Cowboys about an extension with empathy.
With empathy.
When the trade interest was leaked this week, the Cowboys' response, according to Parsons, was play on a 5th year or leave.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jerry didn't refute that.
That's
Jerry
cold
said,
right now.
Jerry said, I
petty.
said what I said.
That's petty. But hey,
So that's
like I
foolish.
said, that's petty as hell. And I think it is what gave me the first indication that this was personal, right? It was the fact that the Packers was the first deal we heard, right? That was the first rumor, like the Packers got something on the table. Like, did you actually go fishing, or did you reach your boiling point and say, just trade them? Like, did you actually go fish for your best deal, or did you just, your tolerance level couldn't take no more? You just said, hey, screw it, get them out of my building. Because this seems like it was a little reactionary.
It did.
Even though I'm not mad at what we got, I'm just saying, it felt like, did you do your due diligence on what your return could have been? Because it's like, it's mighty strange that the Packers was the first deal we heard about, and then that's the deal you took.
Yo,
That's
what's
what I'm
crazy?
saying. That's what made me feel like it's like that.
They said that this deal was actually already in place. They just had to get the sign off on the extension. You know what I'm saying? Like, they already heard the offer. We're cool with the offer. They just had to make sure that the Packers could extend Micah Parsons. So they fine-tuned the details on the extension today. So the trade happened today. But they said that this deal has actually been in place for days, and that's why people like Ricky were able to leak it.
So I'm gonna say this: I don't like the trade and the value of the trade, because when you look at trades, they should be based on precedent, right? You should be able to point and say, "No, this is what I mean." If you compare Khalil Mack and what they got for him,
2 firsts, a third, and a 6.
2 firsts, a third, and a 6.
But they gave him a second
Right. That's fair.
and a 5th.
Right. But altogether,
to sign
that's
Mack
way
too?
more.
Did they have to sign
Yeah.
Matt?
Of course. He signed a 6-year, $141 million extension.
See, Mike ain't going for them years either.
Yeah. Micah got what he wanted, but I'm just saying they could have got more to me. You know?
So let me ask you the value of Kenny Clark in this situation. Is Kenny Clark worth a third and a 6? If you were
Oh,
trading,
hell no.
I'm asking a regular question. Because remember, they gave up a 2nd-round pick and a conditional 5th. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So would Kenny Clark be worth a pick swap and a late round pick?
No.
So you don't think Kenny Clark is still like that? I like Kenny
10
Clark.
years. I like him.
Mm-hmm.
But no.
So okay, what would you
So
like?
hold on.
And I know what you're saying. That's a real good question too. Great question, Henny.
Go ahead.
If you was just point blank trading for Kenny Clark, what would you give up?
Thank you. That was the question I was going to ask, Lance. We good.
Jonathan Hankins, ish.
What we gave
Six.
up, Phil?
We get 6th round.
6 rounds. So the pick swap is out the question.
Right.
So you saying we
ain't that fair
we
when you say
swap.
Jonathan Hankins, ish?
Kind of, sort of.
I think he better though.
He's a better player than
Okay,
Jonathan Hankins.
so
that's why I said kind of, sort of.
Okay, so 5th.
Probably like a 5th. You
Yeah.
know, just because of the position.
So,
you know, like 30-year-old.
Right. Exactly.
So when we boil down to it, it sounds like we just short a pick swap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how bad is that deal, boss? You just said you don't like it. How bad is it if you only short a pick swap?
Well, I am, especially when you're talking about 2 first rounders, and it depends on where them first rounds end up being. That can be exponential value. Like that can cover maybe 8.
That's what I'm telling you.
Like 8.
You got 6 of them.
Yeah.
I told
if you
him
look at
now,
a trade value sheet, the quality of a first can get you so many 4th or 5th or 6th. They can get you like 9 or 10 of them things.
And I like the fact that they right now too. We don't have to wait.
2026 and
You know what I'm
2027.
saying? Yeah.
Right.
Because listen, I told him you got 6 top 50 picks now. You got the 4 first round picks, and you still got both your own second round picks.
Right.
So the kind of trades and finagling you can do, and Jerry talked about that during the thing. He said that there's no reason that we can't go flip them. He said that there's no reason we can't
might
turn
be going to get us a player now.
And see, that's why to Landlord point, and this is where Landlord is righteously correct. We can't be so emotional that we lose track of the business of football and putting the pressure on doing the right things because they know we mad. So it's almost like this. If they know we mad, they also want to make us happy, and we got to be smart. So we got our DT now, right?
Mm-hmm.
To me, this is where you evaluate heavily what the team need, and you pressure the hell out of Dallas to go get the needs as the season progresses. Mm-hmm. To be just sitting back mad is not real man energy. That's like an emotional.
You got to come with a plan now.
Come with a plan, bro. Because they telling you, we'll flip a pick if we feel like we need to flip a pick. Well, goddamn. You see what I'm saying?
Now, think about this
when they already starting to offer a solution before you ask, well, you said, right? So as the season progression, if we missing some links, this ain't going to be the time to, man, I'm still protesting over Micah. Like, man, get your ass.
We got a whole season to play. But think about this, too. If you got 2 first-round picks, guess what? I don't think I heard nobody say this yet. Your second-round pick is expendable. Your third-round pick is expendable. You might say, hey, I'm going to take a third-round pick and go get me a premier running back from somebody.
Thank you. Well, that's what we said. That's why you can't be emotional right now.
We only thinking about the first-round pick that we acquired.
You can go get the second and third.
Now you can use you a second-round pick and go get you a gangster running back or somebody.
This ain't cry time for me. I ain't with the crying.
Think about it. With 2 first-round picks, that make them other picks a little more expendable.
Right.
Real talk. So it ain't just about the first-round picks.
Nope.
You can say, hey, I can use me a second and go get me a gangster.
Right.
I can use me a third and go get me a gangster.
That's right.
You can do these things now because you got 2 first-round picks. You pretty much solidified in the first round in both of these drafts. Or, like you said, you can elect to use those first-round picks as well. So, man, listen, it ain't doom and gloom time. The sky ain't fell over here. I can't speak for y'all world. The sky is still intact. It's still where it's supposed to be at, and I still got a game on September the 4th, and I still need y'all to support. I still need y'all to line up, lace up, and get ready for war. We can't be crying. What if your captain was crying?
Oh, no.
What you gonna do?
We could have died.
We could
have died, bro.
Listen, somebody got to be the one who hold on to the wheel. Everybody can't crash out. It's wartime, y'all.
right.
Micah Parsons is an op now, man. I know it sucks to say that the day of, but it's the absolute truth. Can't nobody contest that. That man jersey looking different. He is not on your team no more, bro. So,
but I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now the problem though.
And won't bring them back. Go ahead.
That's true.
I got a super chat too. Queso hit me with a 2-piece. He said, "Okay, trade better if Josh Jacobs was involved." I wish they could have finessed out of Josh Jacobs. I know them picks would have been.
I like the DT, bro.
I like the DT, but
over
shit, I still would. I would have took both. We give up Micah Parsons. We would have took both. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not mad about it.
Okay, hold on. What if it would have been the defensive tackle, Josh Jacobs, and 1 first-round pick?
I want the pick though. You see what I'm saying? I need both.
That's what I'm saying. How y'all feeling? Is Josh Jacobs worth a first-round pick? Hell no.
No.
So I'm taking my
running back.
I like this deal better. I like this deal better.
I like this deal over Jacobs.
But over Jacobs, but I would have included him. I would have seen I could have snatched him because listen, without Josh Jacobs, them picks got a much better chance of being high as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna hold you because I ain't seen Jordan Love without a run game because he had Aaron Jones the first time around and he had Josh Jacobs the first this time. So I ain't never seen him play without a run game.
Now this one thing I give a nation because I'm like y'all know me. I try to be fair. I know I'm ready to lace up. I know I'm ready to go to war. But I have seen some good points because the nation don't trust the front office. And y'all know I don't either. So I get it. So one of the biggest points I seen they made, and it's very fair and valid. A lot of people saying, hey, we draft these good players. Are you going to pay them and keep them? Are you going to pay George Pickens after 1 year? Because he finna go out here and hoop. Are you willing to pay him after 1 year? Like that, you gotta. That's a fair and valid question right now.
And I want to talk about that, bro. You perfectly laid me up, bro. That's the best layup of all time.
Go right ahead. You prepared. I'm gonna let you cook.
You know what I'm saying?
I talked to Michael Gelkin today. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And we had this discussion last year, bro. We literally had to talk about this. Check this out, because he predicted the divorce. Watch this. Let me turn off the music.
But in the financial storm, I really took the time, like 2,000 words, to explain why the Cowboys had done so little in free agency, and I think it really outlines too why they're in a holding pattern with these three guys, and also why you've seen, no doubt, that Dak Prescott very easily could be paid $60 million a year based on his market worth.
Right.
If that's what Dak Prescott wants, then that's what he should get. But will the Cowboys give him that? If they do, I won't say one way or the other, but if they were to, I think there is a recognition within the building, because of all the past contract restructures and other aspects of their finances that are outlined in that story.
Mm-hmm.
If they were to give Dak Prescott $60 million a year, which he's worth, the market says, then you are looking at a very finite period of being able to have CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons both on the Cowboys books.
Yes.
Not saying that the Cowboys are going to get rid of them both. Absolutely, I would say, but one of those, I think you're not talking about, let's say 4 years from now, Micah Parsons, CeeDee Lamb, and Dak Prescott all being Cowboys if Dak Prescott signs a $60 million deal that he deserves. I don't think that's possible.
He called that shit though, didn't he?
That's a profit right now.
Hey, and I'm gonna show tomorrow that he did it twice.
That was dope, right?
He did it twice. I got one more clip. I just want the first. Get y'all response to that.
I got two things.
Yeah, because I got something else after this one.
That's major.
I got two things. I got two things. So first, I got to give a shout out to Mafia Productions for the Super. He said Parsons' heartfelt speech was about as real as him being willing to take less money and wanting to be a leader. He said, "Fuck that selfish ass crybaby. Dak would never," in capital letters. And my next thing was really to what Landlord said beforehand, because then I'm gonna talk about the Michael Gelkin stuff. He like, will they get a deal done with George Pickens? Well, you ain't got nobody else to franchise tag now. So the leverage that you had over Micah Parsons now the leverage that you had over George Pickens at this point. But Jerry did say, to be fair, he said, I don't believe that, David Mulugeta is that sensitive.
Yep.
And I'm not either. So he said business is business.
Man, ain't no way.
That's somebody else's money. We can't hold the Micah Parsons shit over that.
Yeah, I was just about to say, if you think about it, George Pickens is his own man. You mean to tell me somebody else's money finna stop my mone? Nah. We
fire as an agent right now.
If them people talk about giving me millions of dollars, you better be talking back. Is you crazy? Like that George Pickens from Birmingham, trust me. He probably thinks similar to me. That man is gonna want his money. I promise you that. He gonna want his money. And Micah Parsons ain't got nothing to do with George Pickens at all.
So
if you got bad blood, he'll get fired, boss.
I'm finna say something that I feel safe to say because I'm with you too.
Okay.
We got your back. Go ahead.
Real talk. Because I'm a Cowboy fan.
Cowboy first.
All day.
A lot of y'all ain't gonna want to hear this, but there are some benefits to this. Right. So we can talk about the negative. I'm gonna give you the negative first. When you lose Micah Parsons, when he was on the field, they already had all kind of research that said that your defense, in terms of impact, was number one. Right.
Yes.
And then it was the complete opposite.
DPA per play.
Yeah, DPA per play. Right. So you losing a chess piece that drew a lot of attention, that created a lot of one-on-ones, and he was super versatile. That's a huge loss. So we understand the football reasons.
Facts.
But I also want to talk about the business side of this, the message that's sent with this. It's a couple of messages sent with this. First of all, it says, it's sad, but I'm just being honest. If Jerry want to talk to you, take the call. Okay? It sends a message to the up-and-coming best, right? It's not personal, but that's the message that it sends. And what it does is it gives him more future leverage, right? It says he's crazy. You know what I mean? It says I'm willing to do what y'all don't think I'm willing to do. So don't try me. That's one. Two, it also says work with me. I'm just being honest, y'all. That's the message that's sent, right? Is if you want to get your agent and all that kind of stuff for the business of the Dallas Cowboys and cap savings, it's going to help his negotiations going forward. I'm being all the way honest. You feel me? It's going to help him with his best players, right? Because it makes him look crazy, right? It makes so if when he wants to talk to Tyler Smith, I'm telling you, it's gonna be different now. It's gonna be different.
They said Jerry crazy.
Jerry,
oh shit! They're gonna hurry up. They're gonna break their neck trying to pick
because the former reputation is take him to the wire. He's go fold.
Not no more.
That you can't say that now.
Not no more. Yo, shout out to Mafia Best again with another 5-piece. He said they set an example with Parsons. Now other players know the consequences of defiance is crazy. But
he going too far, bro. Even with them super chats, bro, I don't like that word you use, bro. You got to use another word, bro. That sounds kind of like Steven from Django Unchained, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You doing a little bit too much, bro. Like some of these words we gotta watch, man. I know what he's trying to say, and I know a super chat's attached to it, but he putting them over there. He ain't putting them over there. So be careful, bro. It's a fine line you gotta walk, man. See, when you start talking defiance and that type, you start sounding like Steve in a little bit. Massa. No, be careful, bro. Hey, be careful, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real with you. Like,
but listen,
take it easy on the bad back, goddammit. Because this ain't no. I can choose to do with my property, whatever I see. That's some of y'all.
That's a classic, by the way.
That is a classic, bro.
It's a classic motherfucking movie.
Boy, that classic, boy.
Hey.
No, y'all watch your mouth. For real talk. Yeah, keep it respectful. For real.
a
Especially
little
you ain't
too
putting
much
no
dip
dollar
on the
over her. I'm gonna speak my
He
mind.
said, LOL. He laughed. He's like, my
Watch out there, big dog.
cousin did it, man.
Yeah, man, you got a little bit too strong. A little bit too strong, dog. Take that down to a respectful level, dog.
I know we said, hey, this is our fault. Cause we came here and said, fuck Micah, then he spun.
No, ain't nobody do that. Ain't nobody do that. Ain't nobody on this panel do that. I felt everything that Landlord said. He was right. But he was respectful, but right. Micah is the ops now. It's true. It's true. He ain't lie. Hey, Landlord didn't tell no lie. But my boy said defiance. You gonna pay for defiance? I was like, wait. You kind of teetering. You teetering on that line, bro.
We was trying to spin. We wouldn't shut the mama house up. I'm sorry. I didn't know it wasn't like that. I didn't know it wasn't like that. I'm sorry. You said
relax. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. It's looking like it's a new sheriff in town. Jerry rekindled that flame.
A little bit.
Jerry said y'all got me messed up, bro.
A little bit.
Real talk. Jerry said y'all got me messed up.
Yeah, it's I need the media to do their job though. I need the media to do their job. Like, y'all need to get down to the root of, did you try to talk to David? That's what I need to know. Did you at least try? Because if you didn't try, man, I'm not going to celebrate losing a generational player because you refuse to get on the phone. I'm going to be like, bro, you are out your fucking mind. Now, obviously, because Micah is no longer with us, I'm going to rock with us. Mm-hmm. But I'm also going to recognize that you still a fool.
Hey, you know what they say? Hold on. He said, so y'all saying Jerry Jones did a good job? I'm saying no. He's saying we got to question the motives behind what Jerry Jones did.
That's the key. You got to question the motives behind it.
Yeah, because listen.
Yes. Explain it to him, because the people go misunderstand us. Thank you.
Only thing we trying to say is, what happened. There's always a silver lining in getting assets and getting a player in a position of need. You know what I'm saying? You may not believe that getting rid of Micah Parsons in the fashion that we got rid of Micah Parsons was the best way to go about it, but it doesn't happen now. You know what I'm saying? We got to move off of it. But we still got a question on why the shit happened.
Right.
If Jerry Jones did this shit just to be vindictive, if he didn't at least attempt in good faith to get a deal done with his representation
He's a fool.
in the proper manner, that's stupid.
Stupid.
Because listen, there are plenty of defensive tackles out there that could have helped you stop the run.
Yep.
They don't grow Micah Parsons on trees. Matter of fact, me and Landlord had a conversation. Like, when the last time we had a pass rusher of Micah Parsons' ilk? It was probably DeMarcus Ware. Do you know how long in between DeMarcus Ware and Micah Parsons it was?
It's been a minute.
It was a very long time. Micah Parsons didn't get here in 2021. D. Ware was gone.
Great.
The Ware was gone in like 2010 or something. Like over a decade.
Well was great. D-Law was good. Then you got Micah was great.
Yeah, so, the last great play. Yeah,
we had an epic debate too, boss. I would love to see who you. This is a side mission, just real quick. Mm-hmm. I would love to see who you like the best. Just for Michael. Just for shits and giggles. D-Well or Michael?
Michael.
You like Michael?
Mm-hmm.
You with DeMarcus Ware?
Yep.
You and Lou on the same page.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So me and Landlord is the only ones that's on his standing.
Yeah, I like Ware better.
That's fine.
But go ahead.
I mean,
elaborate on
it's
that.
hard. Yeah, well, it's the overall impact of Micah and the attention that he draws. So even if he has an off game, you had to plan for him.
So you don't think they was playing?
They was, but not like Micah. Well? Not like Micah.
Okay.
In my opinion, I mean, and then that's also
it's all opinionated.
Yeah, and that's
when they're picking both too great. So
then we talking
you gotta
about
be petty when you do that.
In my opinion, we also talking about a guy who's still learning the position. People forget that.
Yeah, we compared their first 4 years, and they right neck and neck almost. Like it's close.
Production wise, right?
Yeah,
but
so
then,
we didn't compare his whole career.
D-Ware had a running start coming out of college playing that position. Yeah, versus Micah was the Buckets Award winner because he played mostly linebacker. You know what I'm saying?
I felt like the best thing, the way to look at it is, if you need a pass rusher, you probably want Micah. But if you want a defensive end, you probably need D-Well. That's how I
agree with that. I take that. And I say you had more versatility with Micah.
Yeah, you had the versatility.
You could put Micah over the guard, over the center. You could put him on the left. You could put him on the right. You know, you could put him at linebacker, right? So, but you're right. If it was like who was a better just straight end, I would go with Ware. But if it was like who is that chess piece that you can just do damage with, Micah. So I think there's no right answer on
preference. That. It just boiled down to your preference of what
I think so too. Just to be honest,
two greats. Whenever I compare two greats, I hate it because I'm gonna have to hate a little bit because you got to be petty. You're gonna have to be petty because they so great that, you know what I'm saying, it's just small things that might get one the edge over the other. So you're gonna have to get petty. So that's why I hate to do it, but I just think that was a great discussion. And we was doing that before Micah got traded too.
Right.
We was already asking that question because we just felt like it was so close that, you know, I just want to see what people mind it. But
I want to address something real quick.
Go ahead.
A couple of things. So going back to that, what if we draft good again? Mm-hmm. Listen, y'all. There's a hellified case. We got a super chat. He said, "Bro, I need to talk to y'all." I'm gonna open up the phone.
We gonna open up the phone lines.
We gonna open up the phone.
Super chat.
Somebody named
Hangs to the left.
Hangs to the left.
Oh, that's my boy. Salute to Hangs to the left.
Yeah.
Also, Mafia Bets.
Hey, bro, you need to change your name, bro, because it be feeling funny saying your name, bro.
You hear me, boss?
What he said?
Mafia Bet said he sent you a super chat too.
I ain't see it.
Oh, he gonna leave me out, so because I ain't saying that. That's messed up, Mafia. Good
Mafia
God.
over there going too hard, though, bro. Mafia going too hard. I have to slow him down.
Hey, y'all. In the meantime,
I see it, Mafia.
Everybody get the likes up, man. Everybody get the likes up on everybody's channel. Hey, if you're watching on Boss channel, go to Hen channel, hit the like, come right back. If you're watching on Hen channel, do the same thing, and hey, vice versa, all the way around. Let's get these likes up and shares up, man. Let these people know we giving y'all the real. We giving from every perspective. We don't have any agendas. We don't have any bias. We not up here just saying yes to each other. Mm-mm. We have real discussions with real context on these shows. So I hope y'all appreciate it.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. And see, I didn't know how this was gonna go, bro, because you know how it is when we disagree, we fight. But yeah, so far I'm with it. Like,
I mean, listen, you go through you go through the stages of grief. You know, I forget what all 7 are. It's like denial and all the other shit. But you finally get to acceptance at the end of it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to have initial reaction and hate the move. But you know, after you process that shit, man, you gotta get back to trying to win football. There's 17 football games. You still got an all-pro quarterback. You got an all-pro wide receiver. You just traded for George Pickens. You know, you just spent a top 100 pick on another pass rusher. You went and got a 10-sack dude in free agency. You know what I'm saying? You're getting Trayvon Diggs back earlier than your dog. You got another all-pro corner. You spent a top 100 pick on another corner. Like, you got talent on your team. You know what I'm saying? So listen, nobody wanted to get rid of Micah Parsons that goddamn bad. I promise you.
Absolutely not. No.
But at the end of the day, you should have enough horses in the stable to run the race. It's not what you wanted. The journey might be a little bit harder, but you still get there.
See, then we got compensation with the defensive tackle. Like, that should help us stop the run a little bit. And then when it comes to generating pressure, y'all know it's not as easy without Micah Parsons, true enough, but you can generate pressure if you know what you're doing. You can send more than they can block. It might be risk on the back end, but hey, if you can't generate pressure that bad, send some blitzes. Like, hey, it is what it is. That's how you do it in the National Football League. You got to figure it out. But I do believe in Dante Fowler. Shout out to the Fowlers. You know, they watch Boss Show, man. I love Dante Fowler. I always liked him as a natural pass rusher. This is not coping. This is real talk, before or after Micah. Like, Dante Fowler is a dope-ass pass rusher. He is. And he's going to help you a lot. You know what I'm saying? Him, and you got Sam. What if Sam go crazy? if Sam go crazy, we gonna be looking like, okay, now this looking a little different. What if Izaraku come out here and hoop? We don't know what the future holds, and I do like them guys. And I asked him this question earlier because he was crashing out, y'all. My dog was crashing out. I had to bring him back. I had to reel him back in. Because look, boss, to be honest, I said this at the beginning of the year. I said the 2 rooms I'm the most excited about is the wide receiver room and the pass rush room. So guess what? Micah was a big part of that. But that don't mean it go from super excited to nothing at all. We got worse as a pass rushing group for sure. But that don't mean we ain't got no horses left in the stable, bro. We still got some people that can get after your quarterback. Make no mistake about that. So I'm not happy that Micah gone, but I am okay because I know I got some reinforcements behind him. I trust in that.
Oh, I see what happened. My bad. He did leave a super chat, man. I was on your channel the whole time, Landlord.
Damn.
he said I can't leave Landlord out. Here's my
If I missed y'all super chats, bro, my bad. I was on Landlord channel, bro. He said he did. Mafia did. He said this one for you, boss. Stop playing with me. Yeah, bro. You was looking kind of. You know what I'm saying. You was looking kind of. You was getting a little bit too aggressive, bro. You was a little bit too amped up for about to slow you down, bro. I was kind of like, man,
what? Call him off.
He gonna know his place with Master Jerry. I'm like, wait, hey, man, hey, did you just say Master Jerry? What the fuck we doing? Nah, I appreciate the super chat, bro, and I appreciate you being the type of dude that's able to, laugh, man. We just having fun, bro. All right, listen, I want to talk on some real stuff though, real quick.
Go ahead.
A couple of things. You made me feel better too, Landlord. By default. You made me feel better with what you just said. Because I was just thinking to myself, a lot of people go misunderstand me when I say this, but Michael was a leader on this team, bro. Some of y'all don't really understand, in my opinion, leadership. I tell y'all all the time that I study leadership, especially from John Maxwell, Developing the Leader Within You, right? One of my best books on leadership. And a lot of people judge leaders by how articulate they are, so they automatically default to that, right?
Mm-hmm. Good talker.
Good talker, all that kind of stuff. Good in front of the public, all of that. But the leader is who people follow. And this is so. I asked this question today because I was talking to my partner, Real Truth, and I said, "No, Mike a leader," and he said, "Nah." I said, "Okay." Half the team changed their profiles to Micah, bro, in solidarity to him, bro. Did they do that with Dak? And he said, no. I said, did they do that with CD? No. Both of them was just in fights. They did it with one guy, Micah. So I couldn't help but be thinking about the downside of morale, bro. I'm just being honest. But then I felt better based on what you said, Landlord. I still want y'all to speak on what I just said. But what made me feel better is all of us been in locker rooms. Even though some people sad, that defensive end room is low-key happy, bro.
They like, my turn.
Right.
My turn.
And I'm just keeping it real, bro. That's what made me feel better about morale, is that it's some people in there like, okay, I get a chance to shine now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Steven said something that might bite him in the ass, man. He said, we feel like we can scheme pressure and sacks. Bro, everybody go count that up at the end of the season.
And that is a wild, kind of wild statement, but
that's wild.
When you consider the talent that we got, he might be okay. I can see if we had a bunch of regular dudes You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't feel like we got a bunch of regular dudes, to be honest with you.
Right.
I am high on this pass rusher group. Not as high without Micah, of course. But I like several of these guys, bro. I really do.
All right,
Right.
P to the 5. If they were a 10 with Micah Parsons, I thought they were a 10. What were they now without him?
Probably about a 7.5, 8.
That's fair.
Micah was worth 2 points by himself. That's a lot, though. If you think about it,
bro.
That's a lot. He was worth 2 points. So, you know, but an 8, if you look at that as a whole, what that is. Watch film, we know how Dante Fowler get down. He's really like that.
Yeah.
He can get to the quarterback, bro. He can. And I let you get it, hand. Like I said, the morale, as far as the morale go, that's why I brought it up, boss. I know we didn't want to talk about it, but now that it's over, I think we need to.
Head, be sad tonight, but in the morning, have your A game. We got Philly.
Yeah,
you got one damn night to be mad. I'm gonna give y'all one night to cry. At edge and 3 at 1 tech to 8 at edge and 7 at 1 tech, we might be better than 2 first-round picks might be a win. Now, we still ain't talk about them first-round picks. Let's talk about that.
Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds to get this last super chat. Then we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. We can talk about the birds and bees after that. PGHJ Hunted with a 5-piece say Perion about to be walking around the locker room talk about Micah who with the $5 super chat. Shit,
Perion.
Who is Micah?
Man,
what is a Micah?
He's an op. That's what he is. An op.
Now this is where Jerry Jones should have did that Zeke Who shit.
I know y'all don't like that dude.
now I'm finna
y'all
tell
don't
you,
like that dude.
I got
You
another
gonna have to
super chat.
live with it.
They
though.
blessing, bro. And hey, listen,
blessing.
we got about 600 total people watching, man. So we appreciate y'all locking in with us. My boy,
sure.
he said, I damn near block all the Eagle fans in my family. It's rough, but y'all pulled me off the edge. Man, we got you, bro. Listen, bro. Because Landlord came in right, bro. He sure did, bro. I ain't fighting Landlord at all, bro. The only little pushback is I would say give the fans at least a half a day. Landlord was like, hell no, we got Philly next week. I'm still rocking with that.
Let's go.
I'm rocking with that, bro. Like, nah, bro. Like, no, we still Cowboys, bro. Listen, bro. Is it about the Cowboys or is it about a player? See, LeBron fans like that. They follow him.
Yeah.
Now, who you down with? Who your squad? Thick or thin? Who your squad? I was here when we traded Herschel, bro. I was living then, bro. And I was very aware, and it did not feel good. I watched him get out for Minnesota, bro, and it felt bad. But then I saw them draft picks start coming in. One of them was Emmett. You hear me? One of them was Russell Mel. Another one was Darren Woodson. You hear me? Shh. Let's talk about them damn picks.
Let him cook.
He said, you want to feel better instantly about Micah and Tank being gone? This is the only thing that'll bring a smile to your face. Trust me. And he's showing that Ravens game when they didn't hold up in contain. He goes crazy with this.
Okay, wow. Yeah. Open up the phone line.
Yeah, open up the phone line.
Back in the day, just stay in the town. I'm on the edge, I ain't coming down. I get too high, I'm afraid of the ground. I'm young and I'm paid to play with these sounds. Ignoring the call, she shutting that gown. Started at the top and I'm taking it down. Off the champagne, took a break from the brown.
Clip. Let's talk about that, and I'm gonna find a number. We gonna get on the phones, and then we get up out of here.
So it's either Dak Prescott is going to take less than market value, and the Cowboys will, retain their trio. And I'm not trying to, Dak can do whatever he is, but I think he's aware of the situation in terms of the effect that his contract has on others. And so I'm not on one side of this. I'm not positioning that Dak should do anything one way or the other. But it's just a fact that having the highest paid defender in NFL history, which Micah Parsons should become, and having the highest or second highest paid wide receiver in NFL history, which CeeDee Lamb should become, and having the highest paid player in NFL history, which if Dak Prescott signs a $60 million contract, hypothetically tonight as we talk, he would become, having all three under the same books, pretty sure is unprecedented, and it wouldn't last long.
What did you say tonight? Hold on, what did you say tonight? Did I miss something?
I'm just saying that if Dak Prescott signs the contract that he's worth, the $60 million a year, it will be prohibitive to have both CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons simultaneously earning their worth, and these guys playing together, to the end of those deals. It's just not the way that the salary cap is designed to work. It's not the way it works for other teams, as roster moves elsewhere in the league have demonstrated. And it's not the way we work here in Dallas.
Right. All right. Got it now.
I get too high, I'm afraid of the ground. I'm young and I'm paid to play with these sounds. Ignoring the call, she shutting that down. Started at the top and I'm taking it down off the champagne. Took a break from the brown on a rampage. I've been giving it.
I disagree with when Landlord, when you say our defensive end group is one of the top. Now we get rid of Micah, we still got to be good or whatever. I don't think that's true because it's the same thing. What's the difference between that and with the receiver position all last season? When we had CD, and everybody was talking about how badly we needed a number 2 receiver, and that was our main talk the whole offseason. We need a number 2 receiver. Now we got Pickens. Now our wide receiver group is probably one of the best in the league. But you take CD off of that, what we gonna be? We're gonna be worse than we was last year.
Wait, that's why I'm glad I put my boy in here because he can fight back now. Let's go.
Let's go.
See, the difference is you did get a 10-sack guy, and you drafted one, and you got some guys that you like to assume that role. And another thing, you got people who, I mean, you can still manufacture some pressure as well. Like, you can send more than they blocking. It's still ways you can compensate for not having this, for not having Micah Parsons. And you do got some talented players to other reinforcements, in my opinion. Like, I'm confident in Dante Fowler. I'm confident in Sam Williams. I am. I can't speak for. I do like Sam Williams. Y'all know that. I do like Dante Fowler. I do like Izaraku. I do. He's a rookie, but I do like what he's saying. That dude's no joke in college. He just got to translate it here, and he gonna have opportunity. I don't know too much about Nealon when it comes to pass rushing, but eventually we might get Marvin Overshawn back. Once we get him back, I feel like he's a player that can pass rush. I would use him as a pass rusher because he can come off the edge. It's a lot of things that we can do. We can manufacture some pass rushing for sure. Like he said, Papa Rod did it, and let's see if Bruce can do it. And he got more talent than Papa Rod had. So let's see what happens. Like, Sam Williams is no joke as far as talent go. We just told you he's probably a 10 talent.
Wait,
just gotta get it out of him.
Hold on.
That's
I
all.
gotta let Klebo hit back. You gotta let up, man. You let them flurries off on that boy, man. You let them flurries off on that boy, man. Fight back, Klebo. Goddamn.
All right, cool. All right. So basically, everything you just said was based off of hope. We hoping a bunch of dudes step up.
Hey.
Sam Williams, we ain't never. I'm just being honest. Everything's about
You can't say hope is for Dante Fowler because he's a proven
outside of Dante Fowler. Okay, I give you Dante Fowler. Dante Fowler had his first double season sack last year. Okay, he how long he been in the year? What, 9 years? To be fair, that was his second double sack season. Okay, his second. My bad.
That boy got hit in the fight, boy. Hit in his mother. See, they can fight back now. They on the phone with y'all now. Ain't no taking shots and running. Now they fight back now.
I love it.
Now they fight back now. I love
it. But outside of Dante Fowler, which is he's a major drop off of Micah Parsons as a defensive end. A major, in my opinion, he's a major drop off than Micah Parsons. But everybody else you named was hope. We hoped he could do this. We hope. It ain't nobody else that you named is proven. Nobody.
Damn.
So when you say we could generate more pressure about blitzing and doing, you said that earlier about generating more pressure. Okay, we could have did that to stop the run, but it ain't help. We ain't doing it. So my whole point is
you gotta guess right to blitz to stop the run, though. You gotta guess right.
Real quick.
Okay,
it's
not
pause. Listen, we got.
Hold on, let me
get
11. This off real quick.
Man, we got 11 cows, bro. You gotta get up. You gotta get. Don't you gotta go to work?
My bad.
You like to fight too much, Landlord. Goddamn, bro. We got 11 of these, bro. Hey, y'all clap it up for Klebo, bro.
I got it. Go ahead. My bad. My fault.
I love y'all, bro. Hey, Landlord, much respect. Henny, much respect, bro.
Hold on.
I enjoyed that.
Say something before my brother get out the line. Can I respond to it?
But go ahead. Fight.
Yeah,
it's a fight.
Only thing it's not really even a fight, man, because I understand what he's saying. There is a clear drop off between Micah Parsons and everybody else out there. But listen, the same way that if we had drafted Tate McMillan or one of these other young wide receivers instead of getting George Pickens, and we would have said that would have fixed the wide receiver wrong, we got to have that same kind of energy for Donovan Izaraku. The man was a first-round talent that fell to the second round, and that's what Cowboys when he got. He was one of the best pure pass rushers in the entirety of the draft. So the only thing I ask you, Klebo,
Because it's not like the guy that we're asking you to put faith in is a guy with no proven production in college or anything like that. He was somebody that the Philadelphia Eagles were targeting, and we know how they feel about defensive line. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like we're hazing our bets on an undrafted free agent. It's not like we hedging our bets on a 5th round pick. We're hedging our bets on Sam Williams, who was a 2nd round pick, who had 5 sacks. The only issue with him is the injury and some of the penalties. Dante Fowler, even though that was only his 2nd time doing it, he was a 10.5 sack guy last year, and he was good enough to help them get to the NFC Championship game over there with the Commanders. When you flip around, you talk about Marshawn Kneeland.
Hey man, don't get that man that much credit, man. Don't get it.
Hold on.
To get him to the NFC Championship.
And listen, he was getting sacks in the playoffs.
That defense was some trash, bro.
They run defense was some trash. They were pretty good.
Hey Henny, I know where you're going with all of that.
Getting negative plays in the post.
Hey, look, Henny, much respect. I know where you're going with all that, and I respect it. The last thing, when you talk about Easy and doing all of that in college and all of that, and he got high hopes or whatever, let me just ask you a serious question, man to man, bro. Did you see anything in preseason that showed you he gonna be what he was in college?
Not a preseason. James
okay.
though.
So for me, I have more reason to feel like I need to see it, because if he would have made one splash play in preseason, I could have been like, he got something. So for that argument right there with him, I got to see it. Like Boss showed me, you know what I'm saying? I got to see. I can't go off of what you did in college, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like. Yeah, he ain't make one play increase, not one. He was doing it all day in practice, going against them tackles that we had. But he ain't doing not one. He ain't make one play in preseason, bro. So I can't be like, he gonna give me what he gave in college, and I ain't even see a spark. I ain't see nothing from him in preseason for me to say that. So, I mean, I understand he had all the talent. He broke records in college and all that. But Eric, we all know that don't mean shit, bro.
Damn.
All that college shit don't mean nothing, bro.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And
take it easy on they back.
Take it easy on my bad, bro. My bad. I love y'all, man. Y'all
good call,
real,
bro. Y'all clapping up Klebo. Hey, Klebo.
Hey, boss, you need to have them on more. You need to have them 2 on more. Take calls,
I love it,
real,
bro.
Man.
Listen, this is the first time I've ever done this. It's dope as hell, bro. This is dope. Listen,
I know, man.
How many people gonna be able to call in and talk to the content creators all together? That's dope. Glad we figured this out.
It is, man. Much love to y'all, man. Much love to y'all, bro.
Hey, this gonna be a Boss Land feature. This gonna be a Boss Land feature.
For real, bro.
For
this
sure.
is the dopest shit we've ever done. Matter of fact, the next time we gonna just start the show off like this. I swear.
Let's do that. Salute to Steven Johnson too for the super. He said, when we play Green Bay, I don't want to see that friendly stuff. As Levin is now an op, treat him as such. Booker bust his ass.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
All right, listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. I know y'all like boxing. Hello. Boss shoot back now. Boss can shoot back. See, you already going to point 3. So you done came in aggressive, and you know I'm cool with that. I ain't got no problem with that. So
I'm about fighting.
Let's go. That's what I'm. And listen, everybody here is cool with that. So Landlord, he came at you, dog. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to amp you up.
About me. What did he say about me?
He called Joe Point cap with Fowler and Sam Williams, man. He called it straight ass.
Bro, why?
I mean, it's all cap until it happens. Let him go. It's all cap until it happens, right?
Bro, why Washington let him go though? Nobody asking it.
They didn't want him.
He was.
Did you not like him when he was here? Did you not like him when he was here?
I'm not saying I didn't like him while he was here. What I'm asking.
Okay, then. So hold on. We let you get out. Let me get my point out. Ain't no way you gonna say everything is just bad now because Micah gone. If you like Dante Fowler before, why don't you like him now?
Bro, I'm just saying.
After a 10-second year, sir, why don't you like Dante Fowler? It's a easy answer.
Why? The Cowboys is the only ones that let a premium pass rusher go. Ain't nobody else let no premium pass rusher go. It's the reason why Washington let him go. We don't know why.
You're not addressing what I'm talking about, though. You're not addressing what I just asked.
He's not Micah Parsons. That's why.
Why you don't like Dante Fowler? You don't like Dante Fowler because Micah gone.
I'm not saying I don't like Dante Fowler. What I'm saying is he ain't Micah Parsons.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Of course he's not. Of course
he's not.
He
had a premium pass rusher, bro. Dante Fowler is not no premium pass rusher.
After you get done yelling at the phone, punching L, and all of that, we still got to flip. Is you with us or not?
Bruh, I'm a Cowboy fan regardless. I'm just saying.
Well, let's go then. Because we need you. Let's go.
All right, bro.
Ain't no more of that. It's done.
I love it.
I'm a real Cowboy fan, bro. These boys ain't finna do nothing. Let's keep it 100.
Man, is you gonna stand shoulder to shoulder with us or not, bro?
I'm telling you what I feel.
I hear the soldier in you. Holler at us when you get done with all the mad stuff, cause you gonna be ready to ride. That's the one we need. Cause all of this ain't gonna help us at all, bro. It's done. It's done, bro. He gone.
Y'all think the run stop all of a sudden be better now? Now we got Kenny Clark. Y'all think everything is going
to help? You don't think it's going to help? You don't think it's going to help?
Nah, I really don't.
Is it not going
to help?
It ain't going to help because you mad about Parsons, bro. Everything is doom and gloom because Parsons gone. I'm not accepting that. It is. It is. So what do you like? What do you like? What do you like?
I like the offense. That's about it. I don't like the defense.
Okay, I got one like that.
All right, listen, I got to pause the fight.
I don't like the fact that when
I'm going to be the moderator.
I don't like the fact when Green Bay come around, they going to smoke. Parsons don't have a reason to smoke our game.
Well, yeah, with me, of course. We got a reason to smoke his game, too. But listen, Thirst, I love you, bro. All right? And appreciate you coming in, bringing that heat.
I love the fight in him.
Me too. I love Thirst. Hey, but listen, we ain't got no problem with fighting over here, bro. We ain't sensitive, bro. We ain't gonna cut you off. We ain't gonna mute you. Man, you speak your mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I love how everybody's standing on their business, bro. So we gonna go to the next call. But Thirst, man, you know I love you, bro. Speak your mind, never change, homeboy. You hear me?
Salute, bro. Hey, good call, bro. You know I'm here for you. I'm here to battle too, dog. Let's go. Let's get it.
I do. That's my dog. Yeah, man, I'm loving this, bro. I love that my dogs can fight back, bro. And I like that y'all willing to fight. Damn it. All right, let me take some calls I don't recognize. 424. 424, you lie.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Hey.
Boss, Henny, Landlord. First of all, it's a fire show. And the idea that y'all jump on live with the fans calling in, not knowing what they're going to say is crazy. But
it's cool.
My issue is...
What's your name first so I can lock you in, bro?
Cowboys fans. Say it again?
What's your name so I can lock you in?
Mark.
Gotcha.
Mark.
Okay, go ahead, Mark.
Yeah. So, my thing is to the Cowboys fans that think it's over because we didn't sign Micah, we traded him. My issue with the trade is that it happened now instead of during the draft or right after the draft. If you knew you was gonna move on from them, which I'm pretty sure they did, contract talks wasn't going in the right way, why not trade him when you can get more for him? Like, people still had draft capital, still had players that hadn't been re-signed yet, so you could have got more if you knew.
Let me jump in on that, Mark. Mark, let me jump in on that. So that part is what's hypocritical by the Joneses, right? From this standpoint, they was able to change their mind and say, you know what? Yeah, let's trade him, right? Because they made it clear that they had thoughts on it, and I believe it because they were talking about trading him after the Super Bowl, right? But then they elected to be like, yeah, let's keep him, right? Then they said, you know what? Let's trade him, right? It's their prerogative. They can change their mind, right? My issue is this. Then why couldn't Micah change his mind and say, you know what? Yeah, I do want y'all to talk to my agent. You see what I'm saying? But Jerry tried to hold his feet to the fire. So to answer your question, I sincerely believe that they wanted to keep him. But then it got to the point to where they wasted so much of his training camp that they was going to look bad anyway because he wasn't going to be ready for Philly. So I think they pulled up, some bull. You know what I'm saying? Some wee woo. So to answer your question.
Yeah, for sure. I think it was badly played, mostly on the side of the Cowboys, and then towards the end, Micah probably was just like, listen, if y'all gonna play games, let me play the same one. I don't think the season is over, if I'm being completely honest. We got 2 first-round picks in next year's draft, and somebody is going to come available. Or, teams going to start getting cooked after week 3, week 4, and some names going to be ready to be moved. Now, will the Cowboys pull the trigger? That's yet to be seen. But our room, to Landlord's point, is full of pass rushers. If we could stand to lose a dog in one spot, it would be there. Now, is it going to be Micah Parsons level? No, because he was one person that could generate. He can, if he's healthy, anywhere from 14 to 20 sacks. Who knows? Just depends on how the season went. But you got enough dudes that's really good at pass rushing that you can make up some of that. And I trust Eberflus' system to at least make us respectable enough that those other dudes can keep us in games. We don't need, with our offense, we don't need our defense to be top 2, top 3. We just need them to be serviceable, which we've been anything but the past we was last year. So I think that this season was still going to be tricky even with Micah. Did I want to see him go like this? No. But I'm not one of them type of people that's going to throw the baby out with the bathwater because things changed or it looked a little bit different than it was supposed to. Like, it's still a lot. It's still a whole season to be played. You know what I mean? Just line it up. Are you a Cowboy fan or are you a Micah Parsons fan? Because if you're a Micah Parsons fan, they selling Green Bay jerseys now. You can go get you one. But if you're a Cowboy fan, if you're a Cowboy fan, it ain't gonna always go the way you want it to go. But you ride for the star. I thought it's supposed to be no man is bigger than the star. No man is bigger than the shield. So all of a sudden, we get rid of one.
I give y'all the fact that Jerry probably petty for this. Jerry fault. Jerry was emotional. We can give y'all all that, but I'm on the aftermath of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm on to the next because it's no use of dwelling on it. You see what I'm saying? In my opinion, it's like, bro, think about this. I see people packing it up. I see people talking about they ain't Cowboy fans no more. I see people talking about this and that. But guess what? We still got a full 17-game season to play, bro. And y'all already hanging it up? Yeah. I just can't support that, bro, because I know it's still a possibility that we could put out a good team out here. No. This is not your quarterback gone. This is one pass rusher who's a great pass rusher, but you can still find other ways to generate pressure. And you do have talented players who can win one-on-one, too.
Say, I got to push back both. Just a little bit. So I got to push back just a little bit, though, just a little bit. I'm going to give people tonight to grieve. I'm going to give people the full day. You feel me? Because, see, they
can have 24 hours.
Right. You a warrior, Landlord. Like, you my dog. I agree with you. But, see, me and you, we played. So we had to step over the homies' bodies. Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We had homies get hurt. But we had to look at them and say, damn, what's the next play? For real. Right. So you wired like a killer, bro, because you played. I'm like that. So I agree with you, but there's a lot of fans that's not. So I'm gonna give them just 24 hours.
They don't understand. Yeah, you're right.
We had to literally step over the bodies, bro. I had to step over my partner injured. You know what I mean? And say, okay, we got to go to the next play. We still got to win this game. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
All it is, though, because look, boss, I know the anger. I'm just trying to channel the anger into the
Philly.
right.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
Just like Brett Jack on the phone, I love the fact that he ready to fight. But I'm like, guess what? I ain't your enemy.
Right.
Micah the enemy now. So you gonna keep that same energy?
Yeah.
Because you either on my side or you not.
Yeah.
Think about it. That's the reality of the situation. I said this analogy on my show. I said, sir, no matter what happens to you in life, guess what? That next month, them bills gonna be due. After a while, guess what? You still gotta take your ass back to work. You could, man. I lost my mama, bro. Them folks gave me 3 days to grieve. I had to go back to work. Them bills were still knocking. So that's just the reality of life,
you a killer, bro.
You gotta move on. Shit happens, and you gotta keep going. Yeah. That's what it is, bro. This is real. Life is real, and it don't wait on nobody.
Man,
it's time to suit up, bro.
Time to suit up, but
I'm with you on that, man.
You such a killer,
bro. That was it. I feel you on the 24 hours. Damn, 24 hours is too long. Like you should have. A few hours after they got the news, they had the memes up and him in the Green Bay jersey. Like he not with us no more.
Yeah, I was a few hours.
So now it took me a few hours. In the room.
Yeah,
focus on what's in the room.
That's right. Love it, Mark. Good call, bro. I got you.
How many grievance days? That's the realest thing in the world. How many grievance days they get? Taylor. Let me send them a second round pick and get Jonathan Taylor over here.
Right,
Let me send them. You know what I'm saying? You still have flexibility because you have 2 first-round picks. So it ain't even got to be just the first-round picks. That's what people failing to realize. You have a lot of access now. You got a lot of assets right now. So I'm telling you, I get it, bro. I get it. But I just want you to know, they don't. All the great players is not only in the top of the first round.
Hey, Landlord.
They got some damn good players. You got Jameer Gibbs. Where you got Jameer Gibbs at? 24. Jameer Gibbs was like, what, 14?
No, he was 24.
14, 15, something around
there. No, he was 12.
But
he was 12.
That's pretty high, though.
You know, if it is
that's pretty high, though. But you got some talent that's at the back of the first 2, y'all. Look, tell me this. I'm gonna be done after this. Regardless of, we understand that we didn't want to lose Michael. But what if I told you last year that we had another pick at the bottom of the first? Would you not be happy or not?
I would be happy.
See that? You see what I'm saying? Take away the aftermath of Michael and just think about having another first-round pick in last year's draft. You would have been ecstatic.
Yeah. I don't know. One thing it worries me is if it is a top of the draft 20s, you know, as of this far, we haven't been great in that area as of recently. I wouldn't say all of history because we've had great picks in late rounds. It's just like we just gotta hope that Will McClay and these scouts, when it comes time, if it is in that late rounds, that they find the right piece that they know that will make an impact on this team. But at the end of the day, I'm a Cowboys fan for life. It's F Philly for life. We're gonna get this dub, even if we have Micah or not. Dak Prescott owns that Philly franchise. That defense is sorry. Those corners are sorry. George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb are gonna go crazy on that trash secondary in a week. So it's DC4L.
Goofy
I'm
ass
gonna
that
get
got
through this.
rid of
It'll
Micah
take a couple
Parsons.
days.
We so fucking dumb.
I'll get through this. It'll take a couple days to get by because it's still a great player we got rid of. But at the end of the day, it's DC4L. You all have a great night. Thanks for letting me come up. Let's fuck Philly up.
His money. It ain't about the Cowboys. As long as Micah got his money, the agent did his job. And that don't concern
And he thugged it out. He thugged it out for the fans,
I told
man.
you before the show, I felt like the nation needed me today, bro. I really do. I felt like I had a duty for the nation out here. Real talk.
Nah, for real. Nah, you led the charge today. I'm gonna give you credit, bro. You really did, bro. We got one more. AJ. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Hey, boys. Let me start off by giving y'all flowers. Boss, you one of my favorite content creators because you find all the tea leaves, you do the research, and you ain't giving us no bull, no fluff ever. And I'm gonna forever be grateful to you,
man.
Landlord. You're my favorite content creator because I feel like we speak the same language. We be on the same frequency all the time.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate it, bro.
So I'm about to make y'all a sandwich for y'all to go to bed.
All right.
So I started off with giving y'all the flowers. Now I got to give y'all the meat. Pause. And it's kind of I disagree with you, Landlord. Because I feel what the other few callers were saying with, man, all that Flower and Sam Williams and Donovan Izaraku shit, that was all off the strength of Micah. That's the honest to God truth. We don't know what Flower is gonna be, what Dante is gonna be without Micah. We don't know what Izaraku is gonna be. Micah brought all the attention. You could try to deny that, but it's reality. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know what Dallas defense is gonna be. And now to my Dallas fans, let's be honest. Who would you rather lose, Micah or Dak, for the season? Just be honest. You would rather lose Micah.
Right.
So now, So now to go on to the positive with you, Landlord, or you get a quick rebuttal before I go on to the positive.
Yeah, I want to see a fight.
What would you like?
I love fights.
Yeah. You said you basically just challenging the depth that I complimented. That's what you did, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, but like I said though, like I know that I'm thinking positive with the pass rush depth. You know what I'm saying? But I can see if everything was a projection. I can see if everything was hope. But we at least got something tangible. I feel like Dante Fowler is tangible, bro. And he's done it without Micah Parsons. So I could just say everything was on Micah. He did it in Washington. He did it with the Falcons. This is his second double sack year. Like double-digit sack year. This is second one, yes. He's did it before. Okay. He's a proven pass rusher, bro. This man roll out the bed and go get sacks. That's what he do. Real talk. And I ain't acting like he's just Micah Parsons in there like that. I'm not saying that. But just because he's not Micah, do that mean he's not useful? That don't mean he can be effective, especially with better coaching, with a good scheme. No, and then guess what? You know football. This is gonna be quick. You know football just like me, bro. If you ain't getting no pass rush, you can always blitz. Like, let's be real. It's gonna be risk on the back end, bro. But I'm gonna send more than you can block.
Yeah, okay, and that was my next thing was, for this to work, Eberflus has to set up a lot of A-gaps blitzes with these linebackers as Learfowl and Fanboard and shit like that. Would you agree?
And it's possible, though. Like he said, we can scheme pressure. We can be a blitzing team. Spag's a blitzing team. The Chiefs blitz. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can manufacture some pressure, especially if you blitz. Now, I don't know about doing all them stunts and stuff. You probably could with the stunts too. You could.
Well, we'll see. But now to add the positive, and where I agree with you, Landlord, and I agree with you from jump all the way from the draft, even before the draft. Our biggest need, we understand, we needed a tackle, we needed a guard, and a end. We needed a receiver. I agree with you from the jump, team weapon. I agree.
Yes, sir.
And we feel like that because we have that much faith in who did you coin him? And I feel like it's the best nickname in the game, Dark Side Dak. Dark Side Dak
gonna have me looking ugly
Say,
tomorrow.
listen,
But
bro,
hey,
listen,
I told you,
I'm gonna be
I
looking
felt like
ugly
I had
too,
a
bro.
duty tonight, bro. I felt like I had a duty tonight. I'm here for the people tonight. I got y'all. Let's go.
I'm tired too, and I got to get up early too, bro. So just know this: when you get up at 2, I'm gonna be up in with you. I'm for real.
Let's do it.
You know that make you feel better when you know somebody grinding with you for real.
We gonna work. You know we gonna grind it out.
Because y'all have that mentality that's like it's just next man up mentality.
Mm-hmm.
And I like, you know, how you pointed out, Bossy, like y'all had to pay the game. So y'all seen your brothers get their leg broke, you know, they arm out of place or whatever, and it's like, well, just gotta keep going. Next play. Like you can't do nothing about it. You gotta keep going.
What's the next play?
But I
can't fix
right.
it.
But I think that, you know, when it comes to, you know, and even I'm sure there's people who play the game that is also upset.
Yeah.
I think it comes to with this whole trade deal. And what's crazy today, I was making a video literally saying that Micah had to choose that it was not going to be no. That he was going to accept the deal that was on the table, or he was going to have to choose David Mugoleta and get traded out of here. And, you know, I think it's unfortunate because Micah did make a choice. It's not the choice we wanted, you know what I'm saying? But it's what he thought that was best for him and his family, and I think that that's fair. I think that also as well, though, like we have to know that what hurt me the most about this trade is, one, you traded a generational talent that you sit up here and told us that he was one of the key pieces to your foundation. You've been telling us that for 2 years now, that he was going to be here. He was going to be here. You traded him. And then when you traded him, to me, I feel like the compensation should have been way more. I think that 2 first round picks is good. But I think when you look at a team like Green Bay, like this is a team that's pretty much consistently in playoffs. Now, of course, there could be injuries or whatever, but I consider those low round picks. Yes, you can still have players that are value. But see, this is how teams like, or a GM like Howie beats us. Because see, when Howie trades, he has 2 picks that are like in the top 15. So it's like now we have to try to, people are like, well, we can trade up. It's like, yeah, that's true. We could trade up. But is Jerry and them going to do that, boss? They never trade up. They always standing pat. We try to beg them to move up in the draft. They don't move up. They just stay pat, or they'll move down. And it's like, this is the type of stuff where it's like, are y'all really going to be aggressive? Because I feel like Cowboys fans, I do feel like Jerry did this trade to prove a point that he was tired of people. I think it was low-key because of us content creators. I think Jerry was tired of people saying that he was a pushover. And that all you got to do is just wait it out and Jerry's going to give you all this money. Now, do I think that what Micah got, $47 million, I think that is outrageous. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that I don't. I didn't agree with the number that they threw out that they said it was gonna be $45 million. And Micah paid. So it comes to a point where it's like, do what you gotta do, but at the same time, it's like, is that the smart move? But I just think all in all that it's just frustrating, and it's like, I don't want to be the type of fan where it's like, yesterday I was saying #877 pay Micah now, and then all of a sudden today I'm like, Micah who? You know, who gives a F about Micah? I just feel like that's a little bit disingenuous. I do know that he's an op, and I do agree that we're going to have to move on just like we moved on from Amari. But I just think that in this situation, like, it didn't have to end up coming to this. And I do believe that Jerry traded him because it basically came to a point where, you know, I think Tuck had put online, it's like Jerry had to restore order. And I do think that it came down to Micah. He did some things that I think Jerry took personally, like requesting that trade and stuff like that. I think Jerry took that very personally. I think he acted like it didn't matter, but I don't think that was the case. But, you know, I do appreciate, you know, hearing y'all's perspective and stuff like that, because it does come to a point where it's like you want to be able to stop the run, and I get all of that, but it's like, is Kenny Clark that dude still? Because we always getting players past their prime too, and that's what also sucks. So
no, that Kenny Clark sales job is bullshit. But I will say this: I saw somebody say they already stand if we wouldn't have played Dak $60 million, we could have kept Micah. No.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all the truth. No, let me tell y'all the truth.
Front office put that out there today. Like,
no, let me tell you the truth.
We play CD, and that's the type of shit.
Let me tell you the truth.
Putting it on other players, like.
Let me tell you the truth real quick. They shouldn't have paid Zach Martin old ass.
Yep.
That's where they messed up, when they let him skip the line.
When they let him skip the line, it messed up all the money.
It messed up all the money. So they go try to blame Dak. They go try to blame
Right.
CD. They always go after chocolate players.
Exactly, boss.
But,
and that's what I hate too, because
Yeah.
it's like, what did Jerry say? Well, we paid Dak.
It was the
You know,
old
we paid CD.
guard that y'all paid. And see, that's why I don't like you should have traded Zach Martin.
Yup.
You trade Micah in his youth, but you let a 33 old man skip all them young dudes, and you still got him on your books. So no, I ain't gonna let none of y'all blame Dak. I ain't gonna let none of y'all blame CD. So,
but that's what this front office is doing, and that's just the issue with us with the front office. It's like, stop doing stuff that's grimy, Jerry. I wish I could believe that Jerry really just traded Micah because he wants us to be better, boss. I wish I could really believe that in my heart, but I don't believe that.
For sure.
It's
I
personal.
believe
It's personal.
I believe
It
yeah,
wasn't
it's
money.
personal, and I believe Jerry did this to shake shit up. And I believe that this type of move could very well. I hope players in the locker room. I hope they got y'all mentality and they're like this man up and shit. But you gotta think people like Osa too. Like Osa went way under market because he thought Michael was gonna be on the team. So you see how front office, like, they screw people over, and I think they're gonna be professional and they're gonna play. But it's just like, just imagine what this has done to your locker room. And now they said that Shotty and Eberflus was on board. Do y'all believe that?
No.
Yeah, I don't believe that, because I feel like if they were on board, like, wouldn't they have been at the press conference?
No,
like,
man, Shotty was saying the whole time he was gonna play. He got blindsided.
Exactly.
Let me respect Landlord. He's sticking it out.
Okay, go Landlord. I couldn't hear him.
Yeah, no, I'm just he tired.
Salute the star.
Okay, but yeah, okay, y'all can go then.
Yeah. But we'll do our own show, Star. We'll do our own show. Okay, me and you.
Okay.
Tell Star I want to do a show with her too.
Bye.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, we go do our own show with Star, man. That, she go hard,
But yeah,
I definitely want to hear from her. Yeah, she was cooking. I didn't want to cut off, but I know you got to get up early. I got to get up early.
I'm going to just do a quick response to what she said, because I agree with her. You know what I'm saying? I know this ain't just football reasons. That's the only thing that's bad about it. You know what I'm saying? The fact that it's not only football reasons. I understand everything y'all saying, and I agree with a lot of it. But at the same time, it's like, I can't do nothing but move on. Like, I can't do nothing with it. It's like, okay, Jerry was wrong. I really feel like he was wrong about this, because I feel like it was reactionary. It seemed like he took the first deal. I can't, what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. It just seemed like he took the first deal. It seemed like Jerry was on the boiling point. Like, hey man, you just gotta go. Like, get him out of here. I'm done. And it sounds believable what they said. So if they actually came to Jerry with empathy, like they said, and he said no, Miles, like no, the answer is no. That was foolish of Jerry.
Micah Irvin said
that was
it had to be something personal that made him do that.
Jerry told you when he said David Mulugeta called him and told him not to call him again. He said that on one of them talk shows.
But that part is fine. It's something else.
Stephen A. Smith. No,
I think something pulled him into old man Jerry.
Jerry took that personal, boss.
Something happened.
You tell an egotistical billionaire not to call you? Like, who you think he talking to? Now, I'm talking about how Jerry took that.
Yeah. And see,
that's personal.
See, people got to remember, Jerry is crazy. I always said that. Now, for real, to fire Jimmy Johnson, like, boss got to keep in mind, and I know we got to go. I'm going to be quick. Jimmy Johnson, when he got employed with the Cowboys, divorced his wife for 27 years. And then, you know what he told the team? I don't have no wife. I'm married to y'all. That's why they was ready to break an arm for him. He like, you got rid of your wife? He said, yeah.
For the game.
For the game.
Crazy. That's crazy.
I got rid of her. She was in the way of winning.
Of greatness.
Of greatness. And Jerry, over something, fired him, bro. That's crazy. Listen, Landlord, one day me and you might have a fight. You know, I don't mean a fist fight, but just like get into it, right? Go at each other. Man, shut the fuck up. You know, that happens sometimes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you got rid of your wife for me, dog, I'm gonna find a way to say, hey, bro, let's go have some coffee, bro. Let's
man, it's all
let's
good.
go drink, bro. We go hash this out, bro. Yeah. Jerry didn't hash nothing out for 30 years. That's something up here, bro. Something.
He's psycho.
Some of them screws is loose. So I don't know. So I'm with you though. And listen, man, I appreciate you for leading the charge, man, today. Trying to I watched the documentary. My boy D.A. Lee asked me, hell yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Some of that documentary had me in tears. I ain't gonna lie. Real tears.
I ain't watched it yet.
Because I'm gonna tell y'all, it took me back to the hard days too. I was in them days of us being the worst team. The worst. I remember them days, bro, of feeling like my city ain't shit. My Mavericks was sorry and my Cowboys were sorry. I felt bad when I was young. I was like, being in Dallas is sorry.
Let me ask you one last question before we go. If you could have one arm back, would it be Luka or Micah?
Micah.
You'll take Micah back before Luka?
100 times.
Which one? Micah hurt worse then, huh?
Yeah. I ain't feel nothing with Luka.
I respect it. I had to take a step back and say, bro, y'all Mavericks fans too. So y'all probably gonna take it a little harder than me too.
I ain't take it back.
Y'all just lost Luka and Micah. That's a tough year for Dallas right there. So I get it. But like I said, man, the milk is spilt.
Yeah.
You know, it's on the ground.
Yeah.
You can't lick it up. You know what I'm saying? It's over with, bro. You gotta go get you another cup. And that's what we on, man. It's on to the next one. Hey, it's DC4L for me, bro. I'm a Cowboy, and I promise you, I wish Micah the best against every other team but mine. And I promise you, when we go out there, y'all better be extra motivated to go take his head off, because guess what? He gonna be motivated to take yours off. So how could you look at a man with love in your eyes when he looking at you with evil in his?
You ain't lying.
Y'all better get on the program, bro, and suit up and lace up and let's go to war. Y'all gonna be with me or against me. Let's go. DC4L, Cowboys for life.
That's how to go out. And we appreciate, man. It was about 600 strong, and then it dwindled down. And I understand y'all jumping around the collective with live. But I appreciate the people that hung tight. We appreciate y'all, man.
Absolutely, man. Salute to y'all.
Good ass show today. I'm out.
Salute.